Hello and welcome to the POV Green Room, the show before the show. We give it a couple of minutes while everybody files in, and we are going to get to this today. We got the client at some type of mental health panel. This guy, really? This guy at a mental health panel? So ridiculous, but it's not surprising. Yeah, this is the POV Green Room, the show before the show. We got Pam in the house, and I love this one. Where did it say? Hey, look, is it Pam or is it Pan with an M? Pam, Pam or Pan? That's from Step Brothers. Pam or Pan? We got who? We got Andrea Black in the house. Oh, Andrea was my ex-girlfriend's name. We got Brenda. We got Brenda in the house. We got everyone. Red Squirrel in the house. We got California. We got England. We got about a minute before we get it going. Remember, this is the POV Green Room, the show before the show. Yes, we're going to get into that, Brenda. It is not working. It really, really isn't. Oh, we got Ruby. Ruby is in the house. It's Pamela. Yeah. Pan. Yeah. And she's like, no, it's Pamela. We got Monster in the house. We got Germany. We got, wait, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Lady Valhalla, Missouri. Hello, Purdy D. We got Sussex, England. Oh, she's actually from the place where Megan claims. She's from Sussex. Man, hey, Zelda, how much does that suck that woman represents your area where you live? Tell us in the comments, please, Zelda. Meghan Markle represents where this person lives. That's gotta suck. That's really, really gotta suck, huh? Okay, we got about 5 seconds before we get started. And all right, here we go. Welcome to another episode of What's Going On. Now, today we got the client. And yes, as Brenda said, it's just not working. It's just not working. Sorry, sir. Yeah, look, and then Zelda says, it sucks real bad. That must suck. That really must suck, man, because Meghan Markle represents you, and she's the Duchess of Sussex, former. She's the Duchess of Sussex, and you live there. That must suck, for real. So I wanted to start off with this. The reason that I don't agree with him being on that panel is because I really don't agree with using narcotics for mental health help. Okay. Now, look, we have this right here. Watch. Studies have found that people with a mental disorder, which Harry absolutely does have, such as anxiety, depression, or PTSD, may use narcotics or alcohol as a form of self-medication. However, although some narcotics may temporarily help with some symptoms of mental disorders, they may make the symptoms worse over time. Now, I really just don't agree with his idea. And the way that he was so brazen about it, I really, really can't agree with that. I'm sorry, because I used to be an addict. People know that about me. In my younger days, I did used to be addicted to narcotics, but I never did that. It was never because, oh, I feel bad. I have a bad feeling and I feel bad because of whatever reason. So I'm going to do narcotics. No, it was just because, I'm young. I want to party. Let's party. But I feel like this sets a very dangerous precedent to people. Not us, not you and I, because we are in the Megxit community, even though it's not a community. We are here in this Megxit topic, and the people that aren't, the people that do have mental health issues, right? They hear this man speak, and they say to themselves, okay, well, I'll go and do narcotics. Yeah, basically, for me, basically everything except injectables. I'm not a fan of needles, so I did everything out there. I had my fun in my day, and then I had kids. So you got to change. Once you have kids, it changes you. But as far as it goes, there are people out there that they will hear this man say, oh, well, I've used narcotics for my mental health issues, and I've done it, and it helped me. Hey, man, I can't agree with that. I'll never agree with that. And as a matter of fact, I think what would be smarter for this guy, because he has money, so it's not like he can't pay for the medication. He probably has insurance from his daddy. His daddy probably has insurance, and Harry. I bet you Harry's not even on his own phone plan. He's probably got a phone number that's connected to Charles's number in some way. Okay. So he's got money, he's got insurance. All right. He can afford to get real pharmaceutical medication for his mental health problems. But, he doesn't want to. He wants to do narcotics, which then let me ask you what you think. Tell me one in the chat for yes, two for no. Do you think that Harry maybe uses the mental health thing as an excuse to do narcotics? What do you think? Because personally, I think that's what it is. I think he's using the whole mental health aspect, and he wants to party, he wants to do narcotics, he wants to drink. See, yeah, look, everybody thinks that. That's what I think. That's exactly what I think. I think it's an excuse. I think it's an absolute excuse. I don't think this guy has did he lose his mom at a young age? I do think so. That sucks. That's horrible. I would not wish that on my worst enemy. But yeah, exactly. I was literally going to say that. He's an addict. And I feel like when it comes to this crap about mental health, I feel like it's an excuse. And he does that just so he can get high. I don't know if we can say that on YouTube. See, yeah, look at that. Everybody. Yeah, see that right there. He's been that for years. And I feel like that's how it is. And a lot of people want to say, oh, he's not smart. Yeah, I do think he's an idiot. But I think that he also knows he can use that excuse and people will be fine with his narcotics use. And they'll be like, oh, Harry, yeah, you lost your mommy 30 years ago. You lost your mom and, your life is whatever. So, yeah, go ahead. No, man, no. I never would I approve of using narcotics for mental health issues. I just don't. Yeah, and like Monster says, total excuse. My children lost their father at a young age and they don't use it as an excuse. Yeah. See, yeah, everyone's saying one still. And that's how I feel. And that's why it's so wrong that he's on this panel talking about mental health. That's why. Because I feel like the entire angle that he's running is just so he can use narcotics and get away with it. And I mean, we haven't heard about him and his private jet. Probably takes him on his private jet because, they never search those private jets. So he probably brings some stuff with him when he traveled to New York City. He's probably going to take some stuff with him when he goes to the UK later this week. He's probably take some stuff he probably brought some stuff back from Colombia, if you know what I mean. See? So that's why I completely disagree with him doing this kind of thing where he's on stage. Yes, exactly. Yes. That's what I was about to say, Jennifer, where he's on stage promoting narcotics use, for mental health. I really feel like that's a bad thing to do, and I don't agree with it. And that's why I say I really think that it was some type of excuse just so he can say, oh, yeah, well, you know what? I feel bad that my mommy, she died. Oh, no, I feel bad that my mommy died. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I feel bad that my mommy, no. I feel like it's an excuse, and yes, exactly. I was literally about to say that again. He's a bad example. It's a horrible example. So when this kind of thing happens, and then look at his face. I don't know what this guy's trying to play at. People were saying that he was looking nervous. I don't think so. I think he's faking it. I would have no problem believing that he is faking it and he was just sitting there and pretending to look nervous and he was like clasping his hands. Look, see, like this. He was cracking his knuckles and he's trying, and if anything, look right here. Oh, did you see that? Look, right there. Look at that right there. There. Look at him. He's not nervous. The bro is high as a kite. The dude is high as a kite. Look at that right there. See? Man, dude, this guy is high as a kite up there on that panel stage. What a freaking loser, man. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. Wooly says, so spot on with what you said this morning's video. Wish I could get up at 4 a.m. Oh, yeah. Well, don't worry, Wooly. You can watch the replays, and we're going to be up. My new plan has been to do the lives every morning, and more than likely, 3, 4 a.m. because we get good, and also the people in the UK are awake. I do believe it's like nighttime for the people in Australia, so it is a good time to record those lives. But I really have to say, man, this is ridiculous. Look, see, and this is the thing that people don't catch. I know what that is. Look at his nose. Look at his nose. Look at that. He's high. Harry's high right there. He's high on, boop, 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 boop. He's on that good booger sugar. He's right there. And that's why he's all nervous and he's all twitchy and he's all blah, 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 blah. Look at him. You can see it. And he's literally sniffing on his nose. Those are the kind of things you don't do in public, man. You know, you want to go and do the booger sugar. You want to go and have a good time. And yeah, exactly, Momster. You know, you want to go and have a good time, go and do it, man. But don't be so obvious with it, bro. Don't be so obvious with it. Why are you so obvious? Yeah, he's fidgeting, he's nervous, and then they were trying to say, "Oh, well, he was cracking his knuckles." No, the bro is high as a kite right there, and we can all see it with our very own eyes. And just like this morning with the WHO leader, that Tedros guy, we can see it with our own eyes that Harry is right next to the Tedros guy, and he was also right next to the Prime Minister and the Queen of Belgium. You see, we can see it with our own eyes. Everybody can see what he's doing right there. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, man. I bet you he just took a massive line right before he got on the damn stage. Yeah, it is, right? It is. It's so bad. He's taken so many that he can't even hide it anymore. Yeah. You know, bumps. Yeah, exactly. Over here, 9 p.m. in Ireland. Over here, it's 3 o'clock. So yeah, we're getting good. We're getting a good little time here. I like these, you know, early morning, 4 a.m., early afternoon, 2 p.m., 3 p.m. These are good times for everybody around the world. See, and then this person says he's faking. I mean, that's what I said at first. He's faking looking nervous. But then when you look at that right there, I think that shows you more what he's doing right there. That little sniffy sniffs action right there. That's what that looks like. You know, because when this is the thing. If here's what I was going to say. If he is such an addict that he has to do the narcotic right before he goes on stage, I mean, there's that possibility. There's absolutely that possibility, because those kind of things go with people that are addicted, where they want it so that way they can get up on the level and feel it. And then I was about to say that, Coral Sand. And while they're tweaking, that's what that's called. That's called tweaking. While they're tweaking, you know, they want to be able to be up there. And the only thing he's missing is the big eyes. Like, that's all he's missing right there. That's literally all he's missing. So let's go and see what this BS has to say. He appeared on stage in New York today to discuss mental health. I don't understand why, but fine. Yeah, they will say he's self-soothing. Yeah, go self-soothe with a freaking baby bottle, you child. Mental health and climate change, with 2 young winners of the Legacy Award given in Princess Diana's memory. Now, just think about that. You won an award, and your prize is that you have to go and sit up there on a stage with the client, and he's fidgeting and he's tweaking and he's just going off, popping his knuckles. And this is the worst. We know Daily Mail. We know why the Daily Mail put this little clip out there. We know the Daily Mail really did him dirty with this. I won't even lie. The Daily Mail got your ass, client, and I'm talking directly to you. You need to call them up over there, because they put this clip out for a reason, to show the world that you're up there tweaking. That's why. So yeah, these 2 young winners, these poor people, I can't even believe that you won an award and your prize is seeing Prince Harry tweak on stage. That must suck. The client said his late mother would be proud of them. Really? Would she be proud of you, client? Would she be proud of you? Probably not, because you married a call girl, allegedly. That's probably why. She'd probably be very, very ashamed of who her son has married. I think she'd be pissed. She's proud of them, as he took part in the 14th Concordia Annual Summit in support of the Diana Award on his 8th day solo trip to the East Coast and the UK. See, and then look right here. Look at what it says. Harry, who cracked his knuckles and looked nervous as he sat down on stage. No, Daily Mail. No. Mm-mm. That's not nervous. No, sir. That right there, that's called tweaking. Okay? That's called tweaking. He is just lit up like a Christmas tree right there. Just mad lit up. He is out of there. He really, yeah, exactly, right? Hey Harry, are you dining out on your mom's legacy again? Harry? Because Pam thinks so, and she's tired of hearing about it. Harry, you're dining out again? So, yeah, it says he sat down and looked nervous. No, he was tweaking. He spoke about the importance of mental wellness. This guy spoke about importance of. Now, let me take that back real quick. I could understand if he talked about mental health, right? And he was trying to put out, the image of, oh, you need the good medication, you need real therapy, you need things that will actually help you. But he's not. He's not. So when we get this, Harry spoke on stage of the importance of mental wellness. Sir, you don't even know about the importance of mental wellness because you're using narcotics in order for that to happen. That's why. He knows nothing about mental wellness because if anything, it's only going to get worse as this said. Look, as this said right there. However, although some narcotics may temporarily help with some symptoms of mental disorders, they may make the symptoms worse over time. They may make the symptoms worse over time. We can see it's getting pretty bad. If you were asking me and I didn't know that this was Prince Harry, I would say that this person right here is tweaking and they are mad addicted and we have to know what they're doing behind the scenes. How much is this guy doing? How much? How much is he doing on a daily basis? What? Yeah. Tweaking means he's like fidgeting. He's out of there. Like, oh, you see. And yeah, I don't think he was nervous in the slightest because we've seen him on plenty of other panels. We've seen him do speeches before. So no, I don't think this is nervous at all. I think that's tweaking right there. I really do. Paranoid as well. Yeah, like Di says, paranoid as well. From that good book of sugar. Oh yeah. So then let's go on with this. Spoke of importance of mental wellness when he doesn't know it at all, but okay, fine. At an event where the participants talked about their climate anxiety? Does this mean that these people are afraid of climate change? Oh no. Hold on. I'm not going to laugh at that because that could be a real thing. I have heard of that. Oh, we got Christine in the house. Best in the business. The best mods in the business. We got them. If I'm reading this correctly, right? You see that right there. If I'm reading that correctly, at an event where participants talked about their climate anxiety. Is that what that means? That they're afraid of climate change? I don't want to make fun of them because I know I have heard that that's kind of a big deal, but I mean, you're afraid of what's going to happen with the climate. That's kind of out of there, but okay, fine. We'll give it to them. We'll let them, we'll allow it because yes, they are afraid of climate change. I really don't want to make fun of them because they didn't do anything wrong and they're not the client. So I'm sorry. I'm right, Tilly. Oh, right. That's what that means. That's exactly what that means. Whereas he sat down on stage, spoke of the importance of mental wellness, and at an event where participants talked about their climate anxiety. Yeah, no, you are concerned of what is happening to the planet. I'm sorry. That's like a new age. That's a very, what's the word for that? That's a very privileged problem to have. Yeah. That's a very privileged problem to have. No, no, I'm not gonna make fun of them. No, that if they were hairy, then I would. But I mean, I think that that's probably real. And you want to know why it's real? I'll tell you exactly why it's real. That's real because of the propaganda, because of the mainstream media, and because of the propaganda that's put out there, and people believe it. Yes, the same way that the Sussex Squad believe all the propaganda about Meghan and Harry, that's the same exact thing. People believe about all of this stuff. Now, am I saying that I don't believe in climate change? eh, for me, I have children. I do want the climate to, I do want the climate to continue to exist for my kids, for my grandkids. But at the same time, it's not something that I worry about on a daily basis. Like, oh, what the waters. Like I remember in the 90s and in the 80s as well. Oh, the waters are gonna rise. That guy Al Gore. I don't know if y'all know who Al Gore was. That's what he said. The waters are gonna rise 20 feet by 2003 or something like that. And none of that shit ever happened. And the thing is, you can't talk about that because I bet you anything this video is going to get a little tab on it that talks about climate change, you see. But I think Pam Marie said it. Pam Marie said it. Extremism it's very, very annoying. Al Gore, huge conspiracy theorist. Yeah, but people believed him. That was the problem with him. Harry, who cracked his knuckles and looked nervous. No, he was tweaking. He personally interviewed Chaira Rianti from Indonesia, Christina Williams from Jamaica, who received the Legacy Award in memory of Princess Diana. For some reason, I've been given the microphone to ask questions. Huh? Who, Harry? Oh, please, Harry, don't play that stupid crap. Is that Harry saying that? For some reason, I've been given the microphone to ask the questions. Yes, Harry, for some reason. And none of us know why. None of us have any idea why the hell you're sitting up there on a panel about mental health when you've literally admitted to using narcotics for mental health. I really don't understand. Oh, Irene, Britt, she's coming in hot. Irene is coming in hot. Coming in hot. Woo, 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 woo. That's hot right there. He told him, I applaud you for having the confidence to be on this stage. Nobody applauds you, client, because you're going up there for money. We all know that. I know my mother would be incredibly proud of you guys. Yes, and there's Harry dining out on his mother's legacy again. Your activism is true to how my mother lived her life. You know how many people don't even like Diana anymore because of this guy? You know how many people, man, this guy has really screwed up her legacy. I bet you she's looking down on him and she hates him. She can't stand that. Yeah, exactly. Right, Annie? Where is it? Right there. Pay for play. That's exactly what it is. Harry wearing a Navy suit and tie. Nobody gives a shit. And asked what gives him hope. No. On his lapel asked, do you feel like leaders and people in positions of power are listening to you? Adding that he wanted the Diana Award to help their campaigning to tackle climate change and bring influence around the world. We're not going to go into that. And when asked what gives him hope for the future, and listen to his word salad. I put a piece out on my Substack to show the video of this, but we're going to read it, and it makes it even so much worse. Listen to this word salad. Oh, we got North Florida in the house. Are we talking about Tallahassee? We're talking about Tallahassee. Love Tallahassee. You know I'm an FSU fan. He says, quote, I have said it before years ago, and I'll say it again. The younger generation is what gives me hope. The courage you have gives me hope. Every one of us needs courage to move the dial in this world, probably more than ever. We need to listen and act on what you say because it's your future that will be stolen, and that is unacceptable. What the hell? What the hell is he talking about? Can someone please explain? What the hell is he talking? Yes, he's learning from Meghan Markle. He's learning from Meghan. From Meg. What is he talking about? The younger generation is what gives me hope. Stupid. And what about your kids? Do they give you hope? Because that's the next generation, Harry. The courage you have gives me hope. Every one of us needs the courage needs courage to move the dial in this world? What does that mean? Probably more than ever. What are you talking about? What is he talking about? Fear mongering. Yeah, word salad. Exactly. Yeah, I know, right? I know, right, Stone? Exactly. What, kids? I really don't know. We need to listen and act on what you say because it is your future that will be stolen. What does he mean by that? We're talking about kids, and hold on, let me get full screen here because I don't want to sound like an a-hole. We're talking about children that are afraid of climate change. Now, I'm not making fun of them. Okay, they believe it. They believe all of that propaganda. I am not making fun of them, but I don't know what this guy is saying. We need to listen and act on what you say he's telling those children because it is your future that will be stolen. What future? Yeah, exactly, Caroline. Exactly. What a crock. What future? I really don't get it because if anything, Harry is the one that is stealing their future because he goes on 70 plus private jet flights in the last 18 months. And now including this one, this is probably 72 and then I believe 73 he's going to go to the UK and then he's going to fly back from the UK, that's 74. And it might be even more because those are the only ones that we know of in the public. So if anyone is stealing their future because it is your future that will be stolen, if anyone is stealing it, it's you, sir. It is Harry. Harry is stealing their future with his private jet use. That's what he's doing. And that is unacceptable. Well, stop using your friggin' jet. See, there he is tweaking. I think it's just so ridiculous, man. I truly do. And why, like the other person said, pay to play. That's why. It's from pay to play. That's the only reason. His decision to jet off alone to New York to meet royals and celebrities. And they literally admitted it. Jet off alone. So you're at a panel for climate change and the Daily Mail is admitting that you're in a private jet again. It's ridiculous. Yeah. He's the offender. And that's how all these rich people are. All of these rich people, every single one of them, that they take these jets as if they're eating candy. That's how it is for all of them. And then they tell us that we have to use paper straws. And what else was it? There was paper straws and paper something else. Well, obviously paper plates, but you know what I mean. They're telling us to do that, and we need to conserve. Why don't you conserve, Harry? I'm talking directly to you. Why don't you stop using your private jet? Yeah, unfortunately, Brenda. Unfortunately, we are. That's us. We're down here, and Harry and the call girl, allegedly, they're up there. Absolutely. So then this goes on. They talk about the dinner with the World Health Organization. With the World Health Organization. Let's see if it's right there. Uh-oh. There it is. Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say they had the article, but no. With the World Health Organization, greeting Queen Matilda of Belgium warmly on arrival. See, and why is this guy even around people that are royals? I thought he was supposed to be a private citizen. That's what I thought. On his trip, African parks, yes, we know. Halo Trust, Diana Awards, Travelist. This month he said to be planned, lads only, yada, yada, yada. So then that's basically it. Oh, there it is. 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 I mean, there's also that. There's also that. It's just not taking. Brenda, you said that earlier, right, Brenda? Brenda said that, I believe it was, or Pam, that the plugs just are not taking. But there it is right there. He's right next to the guy, just like we talked about this morning. He's right next to the guy that had us all on lockdown. Just right there. We talked about it this morning. Oh, it's so ridiculous. It really, really is. See, and then they talk about this, and Harry has reportedly been contacting old friends, yada, yada, yada. Okay, so that's the end of that. So, look, man, I just really feel like this guy, I feel like he's so shameless that he doesn't give a shit. That's how I feel. I feel like he really is so shameless that he knows what he's doing. And I think all these rich people do. I think they all know that they take their private jet flights. I think they all know that they are the biggest purveyors of climate change problems because they take a jet just to fly from Montecito to wherever, Los Angeles or something. You know, Kylie Jenner did that. That was the infamous thing she did where she took a 15-minute flight. These rich people are like that. So I think this guy's just shameless. I really do. And hairless. But yeah, exactly, Momster. Where's it? Exactly. He has no understanding of the real world. Yeah, exactly. And it's ridiculous. And it truly is ridiculous. So let's finish with a few comments. Question: does this take away from what the royals do because it seems like it devalues the royal family duties? I would say no, because I don't feel that what the royals do, I don't see them taking private jets everywhere. No. I mean, do we have a number that people can think of how many private jet flights William has gone on and King Charles have gone on that isn't for work? That isn't for work. You see, I think that when it comes to working, if this guy was working, he would be doing the same thing, but he's not. He's not working. These are all vacations, or these are all, he's going on a panel. That's not work, you see? So I feel like when it comes to this question, does it devalue what the royal family does? No, because they're doing work. They actually work at what they're doing, and this guy doesn't. He's just, a lame ass that, he's a lame ass that was there tweaking. There it is right there. We can see it one more time while we end. Here it is. Harry's tweaking right there. And we can all see it. Oh, well. So thank you for being here on this live. We will catch you next time.